Sorry. I'm very prepared. Oh gosh, can I edit that out? Ooh, my goodness. The time changed last night, so I'm trying to gain my equilibrium basically. All right, so have my hot tea for today. It is fall, finally fall. I haven't streamed in forever, but hopefully we can have a good discussion here about all things health, nutrition, anti-aging, longevity, what you will. It's all up to you. Let me see. I don't see the comment section. I haven't streamed in forever, so it's hard for me to. I need to like get back into the swing of things. I don't know. Can somebody comment? Just make sure that the comment section is showing up for me. Maybe I can comment. Oh, thanks for liking the stream. Whoever is in here liking. Oh, hey, Matan. Yeah, it's good to see you. Okay, thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. Oh, it's a windy day here today. I'm glad to be back. I haven't streamed in forever, so it's good to be back. Oh, hey, Dark Shadow. How's it going? How's your Sunday, everyone? My Sunday's going well. Because the time change, daylight saving time happened last night. I actually woke up early, which I woke up like 8. I woke up at 7, around 7 o'clock, I think, which would have been 8 o'clock the normal time. So the tea I'm drinking today, just so you know, is rose, what is it? Rose bergamot. So it has rose petals, oil bergamot. It's really helped to like relax and calm the nervous system. Yeah, I was gone for a bit, Matan. I just took a break, so from social media. So I'm getting back into the swing of things, and from now until the new year, I'll be slowly building up content. So I'll still be sort of like quiet, but I'm working on in the background building up content, shorts, videos, maybe even scheduling some more lives. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, just been taking it easy. What have you been up to this past few weeks? Sorry, I'm trying to. It's so weird getting back into live. The other day I streamed on. Well, yesterday I streamed on Instagram, which was a first for me. I've never done that before. And then the day before I streamed, I think on TikTok, and it was like I never left. It was actually pretty cool. Are you going on a cruise, Matan? Where are you going? I've never been on a cruise. I don't know. It's just It's never been something on my radar, I feel like. And what cruise line are you going on? Are you going to the Bahamas? Ooh, that's nice. That would be a nice place to go in the winter. Although you're in Miami right now, so it's probably easy to get to the Bahamas, right? On a cruise. You can just like hop right on a ship. You don't have to travel that far. Royal Caribbean? Okay. I've always seen like the Disney ships. Those look nice, I guess. I don't know. Oh, for his birthday? Oh, that's so cool. That's so nice. Well, enjoy your time. How long are you going to be on? That sounds fun. Yeah, but I was hoping that this live stream could be sort of a relaxing reintroduction back into the topic of whatever you want to talk about: health, nutrition, anti-aging, longevity. If you want to ask questions or if you just want to talk and discuss anything and everything, or if you have any new recommendations, new skincare recommendations that you want to put in the chat, let me know, because I'm looking for new recs in terms of anything: cleansers, moisturizers, serums, sunscreens in particular. If you have any recommendations that you have just started trying, let me know in the comments. Or any new foods, like anti-aging foods or healthy foods that you've been getting into, let me know down below. Actually, I've always seen people fly for cruises. You just Uber there. Yeah, because you're right there, you know. You are right there to get on that cruise. I hope you enjoy it. Have you ever been on a cruise before? It's just never been on my radar. I think I need to get out for a walk today. Niche Beauty Labs Invisible Sunscreen is your favorite right now. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look that up. So it says Niche Beauty Labs Invisible Sunscreen. Hey Chris, how's it going? It's good to see you. I was just asking Chris if anybody had any like new skincare recommendations or new food recommendations that they're trying. And someone said the Niche Beauty Lab Invisible Sunscreen SPF 50. Is that the one? Is that the one that you use? Is that mineral? No, wait. No, is that chemical? What is that? I try to do more mineral if I can, and things that don't have niacinamide. Let me look at the ingredients real quick. BHT. I'm looking at the preservatives. Okay. Oh yeah, chemical. Okay, but these are good chemicals. Good chemicals. The ones that they have in like European and Korean sunscreens. Is this Korean or what is this? Or is this just regular, like, oh gosh. Sorry, this is boring. Oh, it's from Spain. Oh, it's a Spanish one. Hey, Alan, how's it going? It's chemical, okay. Oh, welcome. You're from Brazil. Well, welcome to the stream. Alan, have you ever been in one of my live streams? I can't remember. I feel like I've seen you either comment on some of my videos or I can't remember which one it was. If you've been on my live streams or you commented. Nice. That's nice. Oh, if you don't mind liking the stream, let me see. Do you just double tap it or how do you like the stream? I'm not sure. Have you heard of the supplement called Beauty Bits by Catherine Arnston? Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. It's a company that sells algae-based products that promote longevity, and I wonder if it actually works. Beauty Bits, no. So I've been getting into, this company sent me a skincare line. It's called One Skin. It supposedly has ingredients in here, patented ingredients. Hey, Amix from France, how's it going? That helps to combat cellular senescence. So cellular senescence is one of the key drivers to the aging process, both the visible signs of aging in the skin, but also biological. So the theory is that applying these topical ingredients, and I think they even have clinical studies showing that it helps to slow the progression of the cellular senescence. Senescence is basically, and maybe somebody can expand on this, but it's basically when the cells stop dividing and they just sort of accumulate and they you have like dead cells basically that release toxins, inflammation to the surrounding cells and tissues like the skin, which contribute to oxidative stress, inflammation, the aging process, etc. So the brand is called One Skin. I'm actually wearing the mineral sunscreen. They have a zinc oxide mineral sunscreen that is super moisturizing. I'm wearing that right now. And on top I have the Elta MD tinted mineral. So it's a great sunscreen. I haven't tried any of the other lines. They sent me a cleanser and a moisturizer. I haven't tried that yet. Oh, I can try that. I'm actually out of moisturizer, so I probably should use that today. Dark Shadows, you're from the UK. How's it going? I've never been to the UK or France, but I've always wanted to go to France and the UK, of course. Thoughts on Do Not Age? Yeah, I actually have supplements from them, so I'll show you what the supplements I have. Emix, yes, I do have videos coming up. I have not uploaded a video in a month. So I was saying earlier that I took a little bit of a break, but I'm working in the background on videos, shorts, scheduling some live streams, things like that. So let me show you the supplements that I have from Do Not Age. So full transparency, I'm actually an affiliate with Do Not Age, but that being said, I do like their lines of products. They have glycine and NAC. It's backwards right now, but this is a good supplement for, and I've talked about glycine and NAC. I have a video on it actually, if you want to check that out here on YouTube. Here's SIRT6 activator. So sirtuins are a group of, I guess, anti-aging proteins, if you will. Let me talk more about that. And the theory is activating it, and they've shown this in studies across animals as well as some human studies. But resveratrol being a powerful, most common sirtuin activator. Other things are too, like curcumin, turmeric. But the theory is that activating SIRT6 is associated with longevity in humans. It may even replicate to a certain degree the benefits, the potential benefits of fasting, of intermittent fasting on longevity. And that also can play a role in skin health and the visible aspect of the longevity process, and just making for a younger body, both how you feel as well as how the body looks as well. So, hey Julius, how's it going? So like I said, Emix, I do have videos coming up. I'm starting off slow, but I'm working on them right now in the background. Yeah, Julius. Oh, thank you so much, Julius. Yes, I have new videos coming up. Like I was saying earlier, you probably missed it, but I was saying earlier that I'm working in the background, behind the scenes, that's what I was trying to say, on new videos that are coming up and new vlogs and things like that. I don't know how many live, I can probably do a live stream too every week and probably start scheduling those again. Hopefully Sundays or Saturdays. I think Saturdays work better for people, so I'm gonna maybe schedule them for Saturdays instead of Sundays, but you just let me know. And yeah, so I'm working on that slowly. I'm working on new shorts and new TikToks and things like that. I actually have a TikTok coming out today. If you don't follow me on TikTok, go ahead and look me up. I think it's, yeah, my username is Brandon Skincare, and I have a recipe coming up on that today. It's these cupcakes. Let me show you. I actually have them right here. I'm gonna zoom in. These are flourless chocolate cupcakes. I made these for Halloween. These are good. I didn't put enough sweetener in here. I usually sweetened with allulose and coconut palm sugar, stevia. I do like a blend. I didn't put enough sweetener in there. So, but that recipe's coming up. There's no flour, it's gluten-free, it's no sugar added, and it's high in protein, high in fiber, so you have low net digestible carbohydrates, at least when you compare it to traditional cupcakes. And they're good. I like them. I actually make, with the same ingredients, I make brownies that are amazing. I just sort of tweak the eggs and everything like that. They're really, really good. So I'm looking on Beauty Bits. I will look into that. Somebody mentioned Beauty Bits, and I have not heard of it. But I will look it up, okay? And see what oh, spirulina tablets. I thought about using spirulina in my smoothies, like my green smoothies, but I haven't explored it to a significant degree. Julia says, what do you think about saffron? I have heard that it's super high in antioxidants. There's other spices that I've been incorporating every single day. So recently I've been taking about a quarter teaspoon of allspice. I'm not sure if I'm absorbing a lot of the bioactive ingredients, but allspice is one of the highest anti-glycation spices known in the world. So I've been taking about a quarter teaspoon. I probably should bump it up to maybe half a teaspoon. So I've been doing that every day, and we'll see if that has, a lot of the things that I do just is like about prevention. So I can't really tell you if I notice any benefits, but hopefully over time, you know, as you can see, I feel like I have noticed benefits since doing this for several years. What do you use as an alternative to sugar when baking? I use allulose usually. I'll show you what I'll use, but I use allulose, which is technically technically a 0-calorie sugar substitute. And I don't think you would categorize this as a sugar alcohol, but this is what I get. I think this is from Kroger, Simple Truth. Keto friendly. And I use that instead of erythritol or xylitol. And because I think that has even less of an impact on blood sugar, because it's 0 carbs, 0 calories technically for 2 teaspoons. And then I also blend it with stevia or monk fruit. Sometimes I'll use coconut palm sugar, even though that used to be marketed as a low glycemic sweetener. It's not. I've never found any studies showing that coconut palm sugar is low glycemic, and it has the same amount of sugar and calories and carbs as regular sugar. I think it's just sugar. I'm not sure how people got away with marketing it as low glycemic, because it's not. It really isn't. And I don't think it's any healthier. You might have like some trace minerals and stuff like that, but I don't know. If you're gonna use something, just use regular sugar, I guess. If you're gonna use coconut palm sugar, it doesn't make sense. What do you use as, oh, you already answered that, okay. Battle Beast, I think I missed your question. It says message retracted. Yeah, so allulose is nice. It also doesn't have the same cooling effect as, well, I don't think it does, as like the sugar alcohols like xylitol or what's the other one? Erythritol. Even though I used to use xylitol all the time, I like it. But it says here on the package that 1 1/3 cup of allulose is equal to 1 cup of sugar. Personally, for me, because I don't like things like super sweet, I use it as a 1-to-1 substitute for sugar. So if a recipe calls for a cup of sugar, I'll use a cup of allulose. I don't really convert it. I don't think it's necessary. Stevia, I like stevia as a sweetener, yeah, and monk fruit. Monk fruit is pretty good. Hey Raj, how's it going? Yeah, it's nice to see you here too. Thank you for being here. How's everybody's Halloween? What's today? The 2nd? Wait, what is today? The 3rd, okay. Halloween was 4 days ago. I actually had a good time. I passed out candy. I never thought I would be the person who would enjoy passing out candy, but it was actually fun. It was fun to see like all the people with costumes and being able to like give, I guess, to others, even though, you know, it is sugar and I was giving away sugar, something that I am against basically for myself, but it's fun, you know, it's fun to trick or treat and it was always fun for me anyway. So I'm glad I could participate and play a role in like helping people experience the joys of Halloween. Do you think astaxanthin actually works? Yeah, I do, but I think that you kind of have to take somewhat high doses, not high doses, but a lot of the studies that show benefits of astaxanthin look at about 4 milligrams at minimum per day. So what I've been taking recently, and I'll show it to you, I just showed some other supplements, but let me show you. Here's my supplement counter. The ones I've been taking recently is I'm gonna turn this around so you can actually see. It's not, because it's like mirrored right now, so let me see if I can turn this around real quick. Okay, so this is the astaxanthin I take. This is the sports research. This is triple strength. It is 12 milligrams of astaxanthin, and I've been taking this about 2 times a week. I'm gonna do a video on this and other things, and I'll talk more about it. But this is about 12 milligrams. So I take it maybe like I take it twice a week, Monday and Friday, and that's sort of how I space it out. Let me turn around my camera. Yeah, that's how I space it out because it is a high dose and I don't want to like overdose myself with astaxanthin. So according to my schedule, I'll be taking it again tomorrow, since tomorrow is Monday. And I alternate that with lutein and zeaxanthin because I take it for eye health and vision health and things like that. So, but also for the skin, it really boosts up the skin's protection against UVA in particular, but also UVB. And visible light. What's funny is, or not funny, but astaxanthin in combination with lutein and zeaxanthin may help with improving visual acuity, especially in low light conditions. So as time progresses, it's not just about your skin, but as time progresses, you also have to think about like your eye health, your ocular health, and vision tends to, it doesn't have to, but sometimes it tends to decline. So especially in low light situations, and having something that can protect your eyes and your retina from blue light and visible light, and also help with night vision is incredibly important. So I've been doing that and just sort of alternating it, but I've been doing it very conservatively, if you will, because I don't like taking high doses of antioxidants every single day. I like to just sort of spread it out. Structure, well, some people are very masculine, said Battle Beast. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be more, I guess, masculine, if you will. That would be nice. I've been working out a lot more lately to sort of like, I don't know, that's a whole other video. I'll talk about that later. Yeah. What do you think about daily green tea with collagen? Oh, with collagen. I do something, TJOS, for about 8 months now. I'm not sure if collagen is necessary since I'm 22. What's TJOS? Is that Trader Joe's collagen? No. Yeah, green tea is awesome. It's a fantastic source of antioxidants for the skin. Collagen, I haven't been doing collagen lately just because I never really noticed any appreciable benefits from it. And I think that there's so many other things that are contributing to good collagen, good skin structure and function that have perhaps even more like better data behind it. Collagen peptides, I do believe, helps with the skin hydration, so it helps the skin appear just like more youthful and hydrated and maybe plumper as well, and also may increase the collagen in the skin, but I don't think it's necessary. I think that there's other things that you can do to really protect the collagen, improve the collagen, and support hydration. That being said, if you want to do collagen, I think there are benefits. It's just that for me, I never really noticed any appreciable benefits, and also the studies tend to be somewhat small, and the duration of follow-up tend to be pretty short, I would say. So it's not like, I don't know, the best science. I don't. Oh, really? Your eyes have been improved a lot? Oh, awesome. I might start up again. Oh, you paused it? Okay. Astaxanthin. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, so that's sort of my thoughts on collagen. So for dry eyes, oh, I have a device that I was going to show you for that I've been doing for dry eyes. But lately I've been taking my omega-3 supplements. I've been doing IPL. If you know about skincare, you probably heard of IPL for like reducing redness and sunspots and improving collagen. But basically IPL is intense pulse light. It targets like the red and in the skin, and it helps to like get out the reds and get out the darks, like the sunspots. It helps to improve collagen production in the skin. So I've been doing that. I've been doing that on my eyes as well as my face because that helps to like warm up the meibomian glands and helps to get those meibomian glands moving. And I've been doing eye drops. I've been doing autologous serum eye drops, which is basically they take like a blood sample, like, well, they take a lot of blood from you and they make eye drops out of your blood because your blood contains very similar composition, like nutrient, electrolytes, nutrient composition as natural tears. So like using those can help with healing the eyes as well. And I've been doing this vibratory device. Maybe I'll get it in just a minute. And you put it on the bridge of your nose and it stimulates tear production. So that's been really helpful. Do I have my, one second, let me see if I can, I don't know if that's the same. I don't know if that's what I was looking for, but I'll get it eventually. PRP, I've heard, yeah, do you mean for eyes or for like skin? Platelet-rich plasma? Because I know they do it for eyes too, like PRP injections, but I know they do it for hair growth, I think, right? I think they do it for hair growth. Ugh. But I think I've never done PRP on my face, on my skin. I've never done PRP at all, but I do know for skin or hair, I do know that, you know, it helps to improve the localization or like the delivery of growth factors, which is great for collagen, great for hair growth. And I have seen like really compelling before and after pictures, especially at my dermatology practice that I go to. And I trust them, you know, I don't think that they're lying, and it looks like it has definitely benefits. I had a hair transplant and they did a PRP treatment after. Really? Chris, were you happy with your hair transplant? Like, are you happy with it? And how long ago was it? What do you do to prevent male pattern baldness and hair in general? Well, Julius, that's a good segue. Chris's comment is a good segue into that. Hey Lana, how's it going? I've been live for about 24 minutes thus far, but I'm glad to be back. It's really fun. Yeah, Lana, everything's been good. I just took a break just to pull back a little bit, and I've been working behind the scenes on new videos, so those are coming out fairly soon. I can't say for sure there's a video coming out this coming week, but I will say definitely by next week, so mid-November, before Thanksgiving, US-based Thanksgiving. So male pattern baldness, hair in general. So I actually wash my hair every single day because my hair benefits from that. It depends on the individual. I wash my hair with Nizoral shampoo, and that's basically, that has, it's not, is it zinc pyrithione or what is in there? Can somebody let me know? Is it zinc pyrithione or pyrithione zinc? That has been shown to help combat or inhibit to a certain extent the 5-alpha reductase enzyme, which is what drives testosterone to convert it to dihydrogen testosterone, DHT, that accelerates the male pattern baldness epidemic progression, I guess. And so I do that every single day, and I believe that that probably inhibits that enzyme to a certain extent. It's definitely not like finasteride or topical minoxidil, things like that. But I try not to do, I don't really want to do medication like finasteride, minoxidil, and because there's side effects to that, and I don't really want to expose myself to things unnecessarily like that. So I do the shampoo topically. I do have some topical like minoxidil and finasteride, but I don't use it. And I eat a diet that's fairly low glycemic. I feel like that really does help, because I do believe like high insulin levels and blood sugar can contribute to that, the balding aspect. But it really is about that enzyme. So doing things that might help to inhibit that enzyme, again, to a certain extent. Things like curcumin. I know saw palmetto inhibits it to almost a comparable degree as finasteride, according to some clinical studies, almost comparable. But I don't do saw palmetto. I think it's in my multivitamin, so I kind of do. I guess I do that. Spearmint is also a good inhibitor of that 5-alpha reductase, and I do drink spearmint and mint tea occasionally. A lot of like antioxidant rich herbs and foods can help to combat that progression. It does have to do with genetics. That being said, I do have people in my family, males, who have lost their hair. So it definitely is more of a concern for the guys, obviously, but it can happen to girls as well. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Oh, right. Ketoconazole. Is that what's in Nizoral? I'm not sure. I had mine a few years ago. I've been happy with it. I'll probably do it again. LOL, Chris. Chris, do you mean you'll probably do the hair transplant in a different place or in the same place? Because if you do it once in a certain place, it's permanent, right? Nothing happens to it, right? Because when you do a hair transplant, generally they take hair from places in the head that's genetically resistant to that enzyme and to DHT. So it's permanent typically. So I guess a lot of people do it once and then they find that they have thinning elsewhere and they do it again. And it's sort of something you have to keep up with, kind of. Hey, Adam. I don't know if I said hi to you, but I might have. Yes, that's in Nizoral. Okay, I use it for my seborrheic dermatitis. Yeah, okay, so I use that. It's ketoconazole. It's not zinc pyrithione. The Vanity Cream has an anti-dandruff shampoo that's zinc pyrithione. That actually has shown also to improve hair growth as well. So Queen Elizabeth, I always wear a hat, and that's how, every time I go outside, I'm always wearing a hat. So that's how I protect my hair from UV. That being said, there are products on the market that have UV filters built into them. I think there's this one like leave-in conditioner that I have that has UV filters in it. I can't remember what I think it's called Sun Catcher. So look that up. It's just, you just like take a tiny bit and you put it into like damp hair, and that supposedly helps to protect your hair strands from UV. There's also, I think Sunbum has UV. I think Sunbum has like I think it might be like a sea salt spray, or it might be like a spray that has UV filters in it. I can't remember what it's called though. If anyone has any suggestions. But yeah, whenever I buy products for the hair, which I never use, I always make sure it has UV filters in them. So I have a hairspray that has UV filters in it. I have, let me actually look up the hairspray that I got that has UV filters in it. And I have sea salt spray, I think from Sunbum, that has UV filters in it. And then I think there's also like a dry powder. Hey Jessica, how's it going? Hi again. Do you follow Brian Johnson or on what he's doing to contribute to your protocol? No, has he talked about me at all? Has Brian Johnson ever mentioned me? I do somewhat kind of follow Brian Johnson. I don't really watch a lot of his videos, but I'm aware of him and I know what he's doing. Oh, my neighbor's out there. Let me look at that hairspray. I don't know if we use hairspray, but the hairspray that I bought, which I never use, has UV filters in it. Okay, It's called Wella. The brand is Wella, Wella, Stay Firm Workable Finishing Hairspray. It's a lightweight hold with heat and UV protection. So that's really important too, is the heat protection. So everything I buy for the hair, I try to make sure it has UV filters in it, except shampoo, obviously, because you wash that out anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Thoughts on colostrum? Oh gosh, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on it. I haven't really researched it. What do you know about it? That might be a good idea for a video, actually. Let me put that in my notes. Anti-aging benefits of colostrum. Let me put that in my, I have a whole folder here for YouTube. Skincare. One second. I'm just trying to see if I can find my notes thing. Okay, I can't. So colostrum, that is a good idea. Benefits of colostrum. All right. Here we go. Blue said, I'm interested in trying the Elta MD UV Physical SPF 41, but I've seen reviews saying Elta MD reformulate their sunscreens with the new packaging and are not as good. Do you still like the sunscreen? Yeah, I still like the sunscreen. If they have reformulated, I haven't noticed much of a difference, to be honest. And I like it. I'm wearing the tinted mineral sunscreen on my face right now, so, and my neck too. I'm gonna have to get out for a walk today. I think it's the temperature is it's chilly probably for some of you if you live in the south. Let me look temperature right now. It's 52 degrees, which actually isn't bad. I went for a walk yesterday, like a 30-minute walk in 48 degrees, and I felt fine. It was like totally fine. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting out. I really love getting out for a walk. It's really important for, I guess mental health as well as physical health and emotional health, which plays a role in anti-aging and longevity. So I was using recently, talking about skincare, I wanted to share with you something. So La Roche-Posay sent me a package, like a PR package of different skincare items, US-based items. And I used their face wash, their cleanser, as well as their moisturizer, both of which have niacinamide. And I thought, well, maybe I'll try it again, because niacinamide, when formulated in a skincare product, I've always had issues with, even if it's not pure niacinamide. Because it's supposed to help fight acne, it does the opposite to me. It causes breakouts. Case in point, pimple right here. And I also had one right here too, but then I got it zapped with IPL. It caused breakouts because I used that niacinamide moisturizer and cleanser, and that was the only change that I had in my skincare routine. And then also it's supposed to help to fight rosacea by calming down redness. It does the opposite in me. The good thing I would say about niacinamide is it is anti-glycation, like it helps to fight glycation in the skin. That being said, if I'm breaking out and it's causing redness, I don't want to put that on my skin, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to pull back from using those products, unfortunately, even though I really do like the moisturizer that they have. I think it's the Double Repair moisturizer. It's like a lotion. It feels really nice on the skin. It's very moisturizing. It's just I don't know, the niacinamide, I just can't tolerate it. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Lana says, can you save the live? I might not be able to stay the whole time. Yeah, Lana, once I get off the live today, it'll be on my channel for playback, so you can watch it again if you like. Dark Shadow, where can I buy Elta MD UV? Amazon. Dark Shadows, actually, if you go to my Amazon shop, which I think it's linked on my profile here on YouTube as well as TikTok. I think I have a link to my Amazon store. It's under my sunscreen tab. So if you go to my Amazon store and you hit sunscreens, the Elta MD is there, so you can buy it through there. Have you seen that Pierre guy? He's 38, but looks like he's in his 20s, says Princess Maya. Yeah, the thing about Pierre is he looks amazing. I was just thinking about this. He looks amazing. The difference is between me and him is that he has gotten a lot of work done, and he's been open about it. He's shown videos of him getting Botox and filler, and I think he's also had some plastic surgery done. So I think he I don't know. So, you know, you have that. I've never done, not to say that I won't ever do something like that, but I think that's sort of like the difference. But he looks really good, I have to admit, even if it is filler and Botox and plastic surgery. um, that being said, I'm not tempted to do those things at the moment. Yeah, but I think he looks fantastic. And he has a really great body. Oh my gosh, like, he works out. He definitely works out. You can tell he's amazing. Oh, thank you, Princess Maya. Yeah, Princess Maya. If you go to his YouTube channel, he actually has a video with his previous boyfriend, and they're both going into like a cosmetic office, getting like filler, Botox, things like that. Pierre Boo, he's a social media person. He's kind of popular. He's definitely popular on TikTok, but I think he also has a YouTube. He probably should still have a YouTube channel. What do you guys think about the difference between TikTok and YouTube? Do you prefer YouTube? I think I prefer YouTube. I don't know. That being said, I am live on TikTok. Oh, you do know him? I think I missed a comment. Let me just scroll up. I do use the UV Immune 400 sunscreen still, occasionally. I think I used it yesterday. Oh yeah. If you're going to Europe, stock up, Blue. Just go to any pharmacy, and when you go to, because when I was in Italy, I went to two or three different pharmacies, and they have like the sunscreens all together, and they have all the La Roche-Posay items all like batched together, and you'll see like UV Immune 400. That's what you want to choose. There's a cream-based version and a fluid version. I think the fluid is like meant for your face. That's what the person at the pharmacy told me. The pharmacia, is that how they say it in Italy? Pharmacia, I think. I'd really like to see an update skincare video since I wanted to order the same products on Amazon. Oh yeah. You definitely prefer YouTube, Blue? I prefer YouTube, Princess Maya, yeah. Yeah, YouTube is without a doubt, yeah, Steph. I prefer YouTube, but on TikTok you can find niche, more obscure topics. That's true, yeah. I'm gonna start posting more shorts here on YouTube as well, in addition to long form content. For me personally, I like watching long form content better than short form content. But I'm definitely staying on YouTube. I like YouTube, and who knows what will happen like with TikTok, because didn't they pass legislation where it's like they have to sell it to a government approved US company, I think. I think it's supposed to be this month in November. Otherwise they ban it in the US. If that's true, I need to get on TikTok and download all my videos so I can post them again here on YouTube and then Instagram. Yeah, Emacs, I'll definitely be staying on YouTube. I do prefer YouTube. I like the small community. I like how people are a lot nicer on YouTube, which is nice, and I can really feel like I'm making a difference and contributing to, it's not all, I guess, clickbait. I mean, a lot of it, there still is clickbait here on YouTube, but I try not to do that if I can help it. Calorie restriction, said Adam. I was trying out Chronometer to track everything because I worry about under eating. Yeah, so it depends. Like if you're at like a healthy weight, like whatever that means. If you're healthy and you're doing it to optimize your nutrients, there's research to suggest that it is associated with longevity. For me though, I've been trying to up my calories because I'm trying to gain weight, because there is a risk to being underweight as well, in addition to being overweight. And it's finding that balance of having optimal nutrition while ensuring that you're not stressing out your body in either direction, if that makes sense. So I do think there's value in, when it comes to longevity, maybe even like just a younger body overall, to intermittent fasting. But for me, I really am about, at this point, trying to up my calories just so I can gain more weight, gain more muscle. I'm gonna start going to the gym soon. I think that this week I'll be going to a gym, and I'll be starting to lift weights and try to gain some muscle. And also doing a little bit of cardio. I don't really tend to like cardio unless it's walking, because I'm not looking to, yeah, if that makes sense. Have you ever done a DEXA scan? No, I don't. Those scare me, Matin. Have you? Have you done that? I don't know. Those are kind of scary. I don't know. I've heard about it recently. Let me see if it's what I'm thinking of. I'm just gonna Google it. Oh wait, is that for bone density and body composition? Oh, okay, so that's not as scary. um, the issue I have with that is it's X-rays, right? I don't like being exposed to X-rays like that, even though it might be safe. If I can reduce my how I'm, it measures how much calcium and other minerals are in your body. I don't know. I just feel like that's unnecessary. Aren't those for the elderly? I think, no, I want to. Why are you scared? I don't know. Yes, it uses radiation. They made me leave the room when my grandpa had the scan done. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I would do that unless, you know, I don't know. I don't really care to. But I do agree with you, Matten. Anyone who likes to measure health, yeah, anyone who wants to measure and use data to optimize their health, that could be a good option. I just don't go as far as that. You know, Brian Johnson does that. He uses a lot of data, he uses a lot of measurements, but I feel like that's overkill. Like, I don't care to do a lot of that. I do a lot of like lab work every year, so I measure a lot of things. It's definitely useful for that. Okay, so I measure a lot of things that way, but and I do agree there's a lot of things that can help with optimizing your health. Somebody asked about, hold on, let me scroll back up. UV immune. Oh, Jessica said zapped with IPL. Do you have your own device and what's it like? I can't get rid of my acne. Jessica, no, I've been to, I go to a professional who's trained in using IPL, like an actual IPL machine, a intense pulse light machine. So I don't mess with the at-home devices. Yeah. I have to cough. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't mess with the at-home devices just because they aren't as powerful. I'm not trained in how to do it. I don't want to have to keep my eyes open. I like to have the protection, and I like to have a trained professional who's using a real device and who knows what they're doing, who's done it like dozens or hundreds of times. But I have done IPL quite often. Have you tried hydrofacials? They're amazing. I did a hydrofacial once. I think I went to the wrong place. Either that or my skin is just super sensitive because she scratched my skin. She was rough. She was rough. Oh my gosh. She was going really fast, scrubbing it. And I was like, oh my God. I didn't, and I was too nice to say anything. I was too scared to say anything. I didn't want to be rude, you know, because it could come across as rude. And she scraped my skin and I had like a cut right there and I was so worried. It did heal, but it was just like not, I'll never do it again. And if I do a facial again, which I don't do facials, typically I will be very upfront and like, I have very sensitive skin, please be gentle. Saying it very nice though. Oh, Kerr Lab? Are you in New York City, Princess? I used to live in New York. Ooh. Do you wear a specific pair of sunscreen? Or sunglasses, Adam said. He said sunscreens and then he corrected himself, sunglasses. Yes, well, scrubbing your face like that, Adam, is like unnecessary and it's super exfoliating, which I feel like is also unnecessary. For, at least for me, I don't need to exfoliate that much, but I do like the idea of having like a hydrated skin, like more hydrated skin. I like that idea. But in terms of, you live on the UWS, Upper Western State? No. What does that stand for? Sorry, I'm ignorant in regard to that. I used to live in downtown Brooklyn. So the sunglasses I wear are, what are they? Ray-Bans? And those are pretty good. Ideally, you would want something that's like a wraparound. Upper West Side. Oh yeah, okay. Duh. Yes. Yeah. I lived in downtown Brooklyn, so I was pretty close to like, I was like right there where the Brooklyn Bridge starts, basically. And I'd walk across the bridge a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, maybe three or four times actually, into Manhattan. But usually I would just like, we would either just like hop on the subway like right there. Usually we would do that or take an Uber. No, actually we had a car in downtown Brooklyn. We had a car when we lived in New York City. And it was during like 2020 when like the streets were deserted. And so we were able to drive through Manhattan easily and Brooklyn. Like it was crazy. It was crazy how we were able to do that because usually like you wouldn't even think about driving through New York City unless you're from there or you've lived there for a while. Uh, it's like, oh, that sounds crazy, but we did. And also in Brooklyn, there was they opened Wegmans, and I used to go to Wegmans all the time when I lived in Massachusetts, and it was nice to have a car there because it was like a standalone Wegmans, and it had a parking lot, and people would drive there, and so we drove there. It was kind of crazy, kind of weird. It's also crazy to see like in Brooklyn and in certain parts of Brooklyn, just like standalone houses, like neighborhoods. I'm from Long Island, but I don't think I could drive in New York City. I drove in New York City. Jacob mostly drove when we were in New York City. He mostly drove because it was kind of crazy for me. I once tried to I drove from Manhattan. I tried to drive from Manhattan back into Brooklyn over the Brooklyn Bridge, and wouldn't you know it, there was a protest happening on the bridge, and it seemed like there was a protest happening every single day around that time. And I didn't know what to do. I was like super stressed out about it because I didn't know where to go. And I was like freaking out kinda. And I was like, why? And so I had to like take a different bridge. Is it the Washington? What's the other bridge that's like further away? I had to like reroute and find a different way back into Brooklyn and then downtown Brooklyn, I mean. I moved here right after the pandemic and I've seen the streets not overcrowded. Oh, really? So they're still not overcrowded? Yeah, but when we drove during 2020, it was like not that big of a deal to drive in the city. Lots of protests in the city. Yeah, well, it's very inconvenient. It's very like inconsiderate for the drivers. I'm just kidding. For very stressed out drivers like me. But I understand, protests. You can have your civic duty. Hi.
Hello. I need some food. I'm hungry.
Oh, it's 10:46. You're gonna have breakfast?
Hello.
Hi.
Did my dad join your live?
No, he hasn't. Blue said, I don't like the George Washington Bridge. It's always congested. Is that the bridge that we went over when there was that protest on the Brooklyn Bridge? The George Washington Bridge? Right.
No, that was the...
Manhattan?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. So we took the Manhattan Bridge into Brooklyn and we had to drive through and get to downtown Brooklyn. Yeah, so it wasn't the Washington Bridge. That's not, yeah. I like taking walks, but I'm scared of protests, said Adam. Would you say exercising major for you? I watched your video and the routine is relaxing. Oh, good. Oh, my like hour-long vlog of the exercises that I do, Adam. I'm glad you like that. It's like very easy for me to do, so I like doing those types of vlogs. Exercise definitely is important. I recently I was visiting with family, and so I had like nieces and nephews, like young kids, and they always get me sick for some reason, and I don't take the precautions that I need to when I'm around them because I like get on their level and I play with them, and so I always pick up something like a cold or something. And so I picked up a cold. This was a couple of weeks ago, and I was recovering from that, and that sort of like got me out of the loop. But I'm going to the gym. I'm going to start going to the gym this coming week, and actually probably like resistance training. I think is like the most important thing in terms of facial rejuvenation and like anti-aging for the skin, but also for just improving the body muscle strength, improving insulin sensitivity too, which is great for longevity, keeping those insulin levels low by optimizing the receptors. Because I think the majority of your insulin cells are found within the muscle, or not cells, sorry, receptors. The cells that, you know what I'm talking about, the insulin receptors are found in muscle cells. The majority of the insulin receptors are found in muscle cells. So ideally improving muscle tone and amount in your body can help with keeping that insulin low. You the next Kai Sana. Who's that? I have no idea who that is, Azam. I'll look him up though. Let me look. I do like that name though, Kai. What's a good name? Kai Sanat. If I ever have kids. Oh, online streamer and YouTuber. Comedic live streams and videos. Yeah, except I'm not like, I am funny, just not on video. At least I think I'm funny. I make funny jokes and laugh at them. It's good to laugh. Wait, what? Sorry, there's like news stories about him. What did he? What? What? Hold on. La 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 la. Okay, let me get out of that. I don't want to ignore you. He's a live streamer. Oh, okay. I do stream live. I used to stream regularly on TikTok and YouTube, but I haven't lately. Definitely not Cinnamon. I think you have dark humor like me. I would say you're funny. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. I do have, I think I am a little bit sarcastic, I guess. Is that the word? Or dry? Sardonic. That's a good word. I love that word, sardonic. I found you through your consciousness videos. Have been so many years since that video, lol. Oh, thank you, Azam. I thought about making more of those videos on a different channel, but I'm not sure if I shall. And I could do that like every day. I could upload a video on that channel every single day, technically. Those videos are super easy to make. I can just like pump them out. I can like record them all in one day basically and upload them. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll start doing more of those consciousness, mind body type of videos. Not here, unless it has something to do with health and I guess longevity, anti-aging. Oh, one thing that I saw recently, somebody asked what I was doing for dry eyes. One thing that I saw recently, a study that came out showing that 4 sessions of laughter, 4 5-minute sessions of laughter every single day, so 20 minutes total, even fake laughter, was non-inferior to artificial tears, meaning that it helped to increase like the tear production in the eyes. And the theory is it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for regulating tear production. So that can be like a non-pharmacologic approach, or I guess like component of a holistic approach to dry eyes. Oh, Adam. So I would like a Brian Johnson approach so I can emulate your thing because I enjoy it. But yes, I love the short form content like the one of your bell peppers. Oh, good. I'm glad. Have you ever heard of the brand? No, I haven't. The rum body wash smells good. Malin? No, I haven't heard of that. I'm surprised how much content you have. Even found your ASMR channel, said Matan. Yeah, I think on that channel I might one day start posting daily, I guess, consciousness videos, as Azam said. Maybe law of attraction or something like that. Adam says, I need that study. I laugh with my mouth closed. Adam, just look at, or just Google laughter dry eye, maybe, and it will pull up the study. But look at the actual study and read the paper in addition to maybe news stories that were written about it. News stories are good at like summarizing the basic elements of the paper, but you really have to read the whole paper, including the discussion section, to understand the mechanism behind why it's happening, which is important to me. I like to know why something is happening versus the outcome. Like the outcomes are fine, but I like to know the mechanism of action behind something, like nutrition, a skincare ingredient, laughter, for instance. So laughter, yeah, it helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is like associated with relaxation and happiness, and also tear production, among other like benefits for the body. Helps to lower cortisol, which is like a stress hormone that is definitely an ager. So anything that you can do to really improve like well-being, relaxation, calmness, happiness, joy, social connection with others, laughter, that's really important for longevity. which dark chocolate would you recommend most? 100%. Fair trade, organic, 100% chocolate, in all honesty. So Georgian said, which collagen do you use? I have stopped using collagen lately, just because I haven't really noticed an appreciable benefit. I do believe it does have benefits for the skin, but I don't really use it. I was using the Vital Proteins brand. A lot of people were saying that it has heavy metals in it. I think a lot of collagen, regardless of the brand, has heavy metals. But I stopped using that. I don't use that anymore. There was a collagen product, and I'll show it to you, that a doctor sent me from Ireland. It's a doctor in Ireland, and this is the Supplements Made Simple. It's marine collagen, so it's not from cows, it's from fish. And they have the packets. It says vitamin C in here too, which is great for collagen synthesis as well as protection. And also there were these marine collagen shots that you can take. These have good source of marine collagen, which is great for skin hydration, as well as improving collagen in the skin. The issues with collagen. Oh, you're from Ireland, Azam? Yeah, so you could probably get these easily, like super. I mean, you can get them in the US pretty easily too, but you could probably get them a lot faster. Oh, Ancient Nutrition is the one you use. Okay, cool. GR7 shop for hair care, supposedly what Brian Johnson lives by. No, I haven't. Is that the one that he was using that he said reversed his gray hair? It has marine egg and bovine. Egg, really? Hold on, let me look at this up. Ancient Nutrition. Thank you guys for putting all these recommendations in the chat. I appreciate it. GR7 shop. Okay, so that was one that he said reverses his gray hair. I have not used it, no. Maybe I should for like prevention purposes. I don't dye my hair. Is there a dye in there? Is there like henna or anything in there? There's a hair loss. Oh, no more gray hair. Let me look at that. I just want to see what the ingredients are. Ingredients. Where are you? Why is there no ingredients? Oh, it's loading. Okay. Ancient Nutrition. Oh, they have a lot of things. Okay, I'll look at their collagen later. What are the ingredients? That's one. I'm rare. I'm from Barbados is why I want the Johnson approach, Adam, if you ever decide. Reverse aging becoming closer and closer to reality each day. We will not only look younger, but live very long lives. I do believe that, Azam. Yeah. Bro, how do you avoid gray hair? I can make a video on that. I'm just trying to find this ingredient. What's the ingredient list? Oh, here it is on Amazon UK. Let me see if I'm just so confused. Where are the ingredients? Oh, wait, here we go. Wait, here we go. Okay, so aqua, alcohol, glycerin, biotin, ammonium chloride, tyrosine, burdock root, gallic, sulfur, horsetail, parfum, so it has fragrance in here. I have not used it. Maybe I will start using it for prevention. So with gray hair, I talked about it somewhat on my TikTok. I have a video on that on my TikTok. I think maybe even here on YouTube, I have a short video, but I don't have a full-length video, which I can talk about top tips for preventing gray hair, I guess. I can't necessarily talk about reversal. Well, maybe I can. So with gray hair, there is genetics driving that process. There is genetics driving the process of gray hairs. I will not deny that. However, the mechanism behind gray hair is the buildup of hydrogen peroxide. So it's kind of like the people who put hydrogen peroxide on their hair to bleach their hair. It's the same thing, but it happens internally and it builds up in the hair shaft and it bleaches the hair from the inside out, basically. It causes white gray hairs. Depigmentation of the hair. How that happens, going even further, is there's an enzyme, antioxidant enzyme called catalase. Your body produces this enzyme, but as time goes on, for many different reasons, your body has a harder time of producing this enzyme. What this enzyme does is it breaks down hydrogen peroxide. It breaks down hydrogen peroxide in the body. Hydrogen peroxide can be a potentially dangerous free radical, and you can't avoid all free radicals, obviously, But as time goes on, when your body becomes less efficient breaking that hydrogen peroxide down, because it becomes less efficient as at producing that enzyme, catalase enzyme, your hair starts to gray, basically. I think there's other things like superox. So what I try to do is I try to eat antioxidant-rich foods that help to improve the production of catalase or trigger the endogenous generation of a constellation of antioxidant enzymes, not only catalase, but also superoxide dismutase. What's the other one that I'm trying to think of? But catalase definitely is a big one. One thing that increases catalase production is ashwagandha. There's some studies suggesting that ashwagandha increases catalase. I don't typically take ashwagandha that often. I think it is in my multivitamin though that I take. Other things that increase catalase is sulforaphane. So sulforaphane can be found in broccoli. It's super rich in broccoli sprouts, which I need to actually sprout some more this week. That can increase just your overall production of antioxidant enzymes overall to help fight that, not fight, but really break down, metabolize that hydrogen peroxide and break it into its individual constituents so it can be sort of like shuttled out of the body. So that's sort of how I approach it. Whether or not that is what is preventing gray hair, I can't say for sure, but I do believe it helps. But I don't apply anything topically, really, from an antioxidant perspective. Some would say being in a relationship is pro-aging, said Raj. It depends on the relationship. How do you deal with stress and staying demure? I believe that's why you look so young. I don't know, because I do get stressed. I do get anxious. I'm prone to anxiety, so I really have to work at lowering that. And one way I do that is probably not the healthiest way because I'm staring at a screen, but I love watching old movies like from the 30s, 1930s. I talk about this all the time. Even like 80s horror movies, I kind of like. They really help to like get me out of my mind, out of my head, and focus on something that I really love, which is like classic films. So finding something that you really love that you can get into in your free time is really helpful for just improving your overall well-being and reducing stress. I get out for walks about 2 times a day. I go for 30-minute walks, about half an hour walks. So I go outside for about an hour each day and go for walks. That really helps to exercise in general, but also just getting outside is really helpful. Finding things, laughter, connecting with family, friends, things like that. Socializing is really important. I'm gonna have to watch this over again, I think, said Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow, were you the one to ask about gray hairs? So I'll make a video on gray hair, specifically a long form video, sort of like going through, and I'll make it about 5 minutes and I'll be very concise. But I will make that video this coming week. But it probably won't go up for a couple of weeks, to be honest. Today I'm working on my content schedule over the next few weeks, so I'll get back to you on that. Recent show, movie that's been on your mind or that you really enjoyed? Well, I just got done watching a lot of Halloween stuff. But, oh gosh. Christmas is coming up, and I really enjoy Black Christmas from 1978. Is it from 78? Black Christmas, it's a 1970s movie. It's really well done. It's a Canadian film. It's a horror movie. Black Christmas is a horror movie, just so you know. But it's really effective, in my opinion. Oh, it's 1974. Okay. It's really effective. And it was directed by the same guy who directed A Christmas Story, actually. I will check it out. Adam, you don't want to watch something from the 1900s? Oh gosh.
I'm gonna go find some food.
Oh, okay. Do you know where you're going?
Maybe in Osage.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. I'm going to be streaming for another few minutes.
You have food here?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's really good. Are you in? Because some studies say they have Battle Beast. I don't think so. Not that I know of, to be honest. But I can't recommend any movies from the 2000s. Margot Kidder is in Black Christmas. Yeah, yeah. She's good in that. There's also someone from SCTV. I think no, is that what it's called? SCTV because it's a Canadian film, so it's all Canadian actors. Um, what's the oldest movie you have ever watched? Oldest movie I've ever watched, like full length feature film, would probably be Nosferatu. I think that's from 1913. Let me confirm that. Nosferatu. No, it's 1922. There's a movie here from 1913 that I watched. 1913 movie. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of a different movie. Okay. What was the one called Shoes? Shoes, silent film, 1916. Okay, so that's the oldest movie I've watched. It's called Shoes, and I don't know if it was an American film or not. It might have been a European film, but it's a silent film. I thought it was good. I liked it. It's 60 minutes long. It's an hour long. I think you can find it on YouTube. Yeah, I thought it was good. Nosferatu is also a good like silent horror film. That's a full-length film. Let me see if you can find it on YouTube. Yeah, you can find it on YouTube. Except it's 47 minutes. That's what it says. Maybe some of it's been lost. There's a lot of like old movies where like some of the scenes have been lost, and so they don't have them anymore. And sometimes they'll just show like pictures that they have, like screenshots that they have, and then like overlay it with the title cards if it's silent. Oh, Metropolis. I will check those movies out. Yeah, Metropolis is a good one. Any French movies that is known in the U.S. French movies. The French movie that I saw that I really liked was called Au revoir. Au revoir. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Les Infantes. Au revoir, Les Infantes. I'm friends with one of the actors, like one of the main actors, the star of the film. It's from the 80s, I think, and it was like during World War II. Did I say that right? Au revoir, Les Infantes. I think it's Goodbye Children, maybe. That was good. It was sad. Ugh, my gosh. Oh, what was the other film that I saw from France? Was it Diabolique? Diabolique? Is that how you say it? 1955 is Diabolique. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a French psychological horror thriller that inspired actually Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, 1955, Les Diaboliques. I think that's how you say it. That's a good one. I would highly recommend watching that one. It's not dubbed. You have to read the subtitles. I think the same thing with the other one I mentioned. But yeah. Nosferatu would be a cool pet name. Could ask people if they know Nosferatu? Emix, did I say those French words correctly? I hope I did. I do have French ancestry, so. I realized you never talked about your job, but you gave me accounting vibes. I'm not an accountant. Would you ever want to become a full-time internet personality? Yeah, I mean, I am going full-time. Like this coming year, 2025, is when I'm, moving into more of a full-time role with YouTube. So that'll be my full-time gig, is being a content creator, which I'm already doing basically right now. But I also own my own business, so I'll also do that sort of like on the side as well. You said a few times, so I'm framing as many questions as possible. Oh, a few minutes. Yeah. More manifestation vids, please. Asm, follow me on my other channel. What's my ASMR channel called? I haven't uploaded it forever. I think it's called, what is that called? B-May ASMR, I think. I will start uploading manifestation videos on that channel every single day, but that's not going to happen until, it's called B-May ASMR. That's not going to happen until 2025. Maybe January. I'll be uploading every single day on that channel, and it'll be short manifestation videos, but hopefully you'll like it. I understood the second one, Les Diaboliques, not the first. So Emix, I think it's called Goodbye Children, I think, in English. Au revoir, les infantes, infants, the children. I think that's what it's called. It's set during the Second World War. And it's about like, well, you can look up if you're interested, you could look it up. But it has like a sad ending and I hate it, but I also love it. It's also really highly effective. Would you make a newsletter or do more shorts on the studies? I really love them. Yeah, Adam, if you go to my website, brandonmayhealth.com, you can sign up for my email newsletter. And I'm trying to like build that up soon. So come 2025, I'll be updating that. J'ai parlé français. Oh, okay. J'ai parlé français. J'ai parlé français. Is that how you say it? I know how to say je m'appelle. Wait, no, that's my name is. Je suis un chat, which I think is I am a cat, which doesn't make sense and never comes up in conversation, but I love how it sounds. Je suis un chat. I think that's how you say it. I will teach you French over time. Parasol. Oh, I would love that, Adam. Yes, I am a cat. Yes. Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire, and why? I wouldn't want to be a werewolf because they're super hairy, and I don't like. I don't mind hair, but vampires, I'm already used to like being inside all the time and staying out of direct sun and being pale. Like I already have the characteristics of a vampire, so I'm okay with that. And I would be a nice, good vampire who would contribute to society, who wouldn't bite anyone. I would just have to get my sustenance from some other source. I don't know how or where. Maybe I would work as a nurse or something. I don't know what I would do. But yeah, I could work the night shift, right? But a vampire, I don't know. I mean, a werewolf, you're only a werewolf once a month. So it's only 12 times a year, but you can't really control yourself when you're a werewolf, according to the mythology. Like, you just sort of like become this beast, and I don't like that. Yeah, check them out, Emix. Oh, I wish I could. I used to know how to read Russian. I didn't know what I was saying, but I could pronounce like the letters in the context and like read it. But I can't read your name. I'm sorry. I think it's duh. I think it starts with like a D sound, right? Vanny Cream Daily Facial Moisturizer stings my face. Oh no. And possibly even irritates it. If applied right after a shower, it stings even more. I can't understand why, since it's supposedly for sensitive skin. If you want to stick to Vanny Cream, try the Vanny Cream moisturizing cream that has fewer ingredients, no ceramides. It's a lot gentler, but it's thicker. So you can try that and see if that helps. But yeah, I used to know how to speak Russian. I know how to say some Russian words. I know like bits and pieces from different like languages, but like French, Russian, Italian. I don't even know if I know much Spanish. I took Spanish in like school, but I didn't retain it as much, I think. Because I love the French language and the Italian language, and Italian's somewhat similar to Spanish though. And Russian, I think, sounds cool. I am a cat, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, let me know how you like it, Emix. Let me know how you like them. Do you sometimes eat cakes at NN? Oh, hey, NN Gun. I haven't seen you here, I don't think, in a while. Yeah. I don't remember the last time I had cake. Maybe it was at a birthday party in July. Maybe? No. I don't know. I'm not sure. But later today, I have a video coming out on my TikTok where I show you a recipe for a flourless chocolate cupcake that I made. And I'll show it to you. Let me flip the camera around. So I'm gonna zoom in. These are the cupcakes I made, and it's flourless. It's made with no sugar at all, no flour. They're actually really good. I didn't put enough sweetener in there, but they are really delicious. And I'll be showing the recipe on TikTok later today. For sweetener, I used the allulose 0-calorie sugar substitute. I used it 1-for-1 for sugar, even though it says on the package a 1 1/3 cup is equal to a cup of sugar. I just used 1-for-1, to be honest. But cake is good, I'm not gonna lie. The cake that I make with this recipe is also super fluffy, super moist. It's really good, it's really delicious. And Should I tell you the secret ingredient right now? It is black beans. Were you anticipating that? You probably were anticipating that. But yeah, I use black beans and cocoa powder kind of makes up the flour. Um, yeah, and like 5 to 6 eggs, which is it ups that protein content of the cupcakes. It's really good. It's really delicious. Yeah, it is good, Matan. Yeah. Matan, I hope you enjoy your cruise tomorrow. That's gonna be so much fun. Let me know how it is, like whenever I see you again. I'm gonna guess dark chocolate. I just use regular cocoa powder. So Hershey's has a dark chocolate cocoa powder, but it's a scam. And the reason why I say that is because it's marketed as a healthier option, higher in antioxidants, because dark chocolate has high antioxidants, right? Hey, Alex. Is that who I think you are? Is that Alex Tate? Yeah, Hershey's dark chocolate cocoa powder is a scam because they market it as sort of like healthier, antioxidant-rich formulation. Oh, okay, Alex. We can talk in a bit. I'm gonna get off live soon. But the antioxidants aren't higher in that cocoa powder. The reason why is because they process it with alkali to make it like a darker, richer color, which and flavor, which are different flavor profile, which is great for some baked goods. But when they process it with alkali, the antioxidants are reduced. So you're better off just using regular cacao powder that isn't like dark chocolate cacao powder or cocoa powder. And also, I think Hershey's, I don't even know if they use like fair trade or organic cacao. They probably don't. I don't know. Have you tried ginger powder with water for your face? Oh, no, I haven't. The only reason I made a face about that jump is because I feel like that would be super irritating for my skin. Oh, well, it's good to see you again, Triple N. I appreciate you being here. Alex, I think you sent me if you're still here, I think you sent me a message on Facebook. I just saw it. I'm gonna look it up. I'll watch the rest of in the replay. Thank you for streaming and giving us advice and talking about your life. Have a good rest of your day too, Adam. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend. See you later. Yeah, definitely watch the replay. So when I end this live, how did you when I end this live, the replay will be available on my channel immediately. So if you want to rewatch I've been live for like 77 minutes, whatever that is in hours. But if you want to watch the live replay, you can. If you haven't tried CeraVe moisturizing, yeah, that's what I was saying. The CeraVe moisturizing cream, Vanny cream. Oh no, I didn't say that. I was talking about the Vanny cream one. Do you like the CeraVe moisturizing cream? Stung for me too, but switching that one instantly helped. I'm gonna try the CeraVe moisturizing cream too because I've heard good things about it. That doesn't have niacinamide in it, right? I do use a cleansing oil. Let me show you the one that I have, Safna. I actually put the box in the recycling, so I will show you the one that I have. So I just bought this. What is this? Manyo. It's backwards. Let me flip my camera. Okay. So I recently bought the Manyo Pure Cleansing Oil, and I don't know if this is this Korean or I can't tell. Oh, made in Korea. Yeah, this is a Korean oil. I just bought this on Amazon on a whim. This works really well in getting off sunscreen. The issue with this cleansing oil and a lot of cleansing oils that are on the market, especially Korean ones, they have fragrance. This has like limonene in here, which is like from citrus, and here's the ingredient list right here. It does have Camellia sinensis, which I like. I think it has licorice root, rice ferment, which is calming and anti-inflammatory. It works really well in getting off water-resistant tinted mineral sunscreen, probably makeup as well as your first step in a double cleansing. The issue I have with it, obviously, is the fragrance. The limonene is super distracting, I would say. And if you're sensitive to a lot of like citrusy things, like your skin's sensitive to that, that can be an issue. But it's hard to find a cleansing oil that's effective for the first step of a double cleanse that doesn't have fragrance in it. If you have any suggestions that I should try out, let me know. And then it's Korean, yeah. Oh, Inslee said hi. Hi, Inslee. Is W there? I don't want to give off everybody's names in the chat, but is W there? Japanese ones are really good. DHC is your go-to? Okay. Oh, Brandon, said Matan. I sent you an email a while back. I don't know if you ever got it. Maybe I have the wrong one, but can you say the right one? Oh, you might have, but I haven't checked that email in a while. I think it's Brandon. Hi. I think it's Brandon at brandonmayhealth.com. Maybe? Oh, he's asleep. Oh, Siona, it's nice to see you here. Siona, I've been live for about 80 minutes, but when I go off the live, you should be able to watch, if you want to, you can watch the live replay right after I get off. It'll be on my channel. To me, the one from Lunic is the best Korean cleansing oil. It emulsifies so well. Japanese. So DHC, I'm gonna look that up. DHC cleansing oil. And then what's the other one that you mentioned? Lunic cleansing oil. Does that have a fragrance to it? Oh, wait, the DHC, I've used the DHC. I liked that. But I think, did that one have fragrance too? I can't remember. I almost rebought that. Let me see. It has rosemary leaf oil. It's actually not, yeah, maybe I should rebuy that one after I get through this one. That one actually isn't as bad. Okay, maybe I'll use that. Oh, you got pizza?
Yeah.
I thought you were getting an acai bowl.
I was, but then I decided I wanted something more.
What kind of pizza is it?
Brooklyn pizza.
Oh, Brooklyn pizza? It looks good. I don't know what I'll have. Oh, Manyo means witch in Korean, really? I wonder why they named it that. Oh, I was gonna look at the Ionic. Let me see what that is. Plant oils, 2 emulsifiers. Oh, that one has even fewer ingredients than the one I'm using too. I'll put that one on my shopping list. It's highly rated on Amazon, at least. I know it's like a bad thing to support Amazon, but I mean, if I can find it, if I can put it on my shopping list, I'll try it out. To me, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna head out. Unless anyone has any other recommendations or questions. It was nice hanging out with everyone today. I think I'm gonna get started on, oh my gosh, it's 11:21. It feels like it's 12:21. I guess it's because of the time change, right? Hey Libro, I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean hello from El Salvador? Hi, it's good to see you, Libro. I feel like you've been in my chat before, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Yeah. All right, well, what's everybody doing for the rest of the weekend? Oh, it's barely noticeable, Morgane. Okay. Oh, hey, Morgane. Have I seen you in this? Oh, yeah, I have seen you in this chat. Okay. How's it going? It has fragrance, but it's barely noticeable. Okay. I will try it. I will try both. I'll buy both. Because for the longest time, for the past couple of weeks, I've not been using a cleansing oil at all. I've been using a washcloth, and that's like not recommended for your skin because it's super exfoliating. So I try to back up with regards to that. I don't like to exfoliate my skin too much. It's not good. It's not good for your skin unless you can find like a silky smooth cloth. It's not great. Okay. Oh, Raj, you're going for a 10-mile run in the park? Oh my gosh, tonight? New York City Marathon is getting in the way a bit. Oh, wow. Someone's going, Raj is doing the New York City Marathon, it sounds like. Safna bought the Skin 1004 and DHC. The DHC one works so much better for me. Okay, I gave the Skin 1004 away to someone. I have not, Libro. Who is that? I have not heard of that. I have not heard. Let me look him up. No. Yeah, Skin 1004, I like their sunscreen. That was nice listening, but I haven't tried their cleansing oil. I'll definitely buy the DHC one again. That was nice listening to you while walking outside. Have a good one. Thanks, Emix. Have a good one as well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, I think I'm gonna, at 90 minutes, an hour and a half, I will call it a day in terms of live streaming. And then I have to go film the rest of my TikTok, my TikTok, and then upload that. If you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me there, Brandon Skincare. Enjoy your Sunday too, Raj. See you later. Have a good day, Sapna. I'll leave in about 5 minutes, so if you want to stick around, you can, but if you want to leave, you can definitely do that, because you can watch this replay anyway. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Brandon Skincare. I'll be posting a recipe there today for those flourless chocolate cupcakes, if you want to check those out. And yeah, I showed a couple items here today. I showed my astaxanthin. I showed the allulose that I recommend if you have a Kroger near you. Try that, or like a Harris Teeter or something. You probably find it there. And the collagen, the Simply Truth collagen that I'm working my way through. Like I said, I haven't been doing a lot of collagen lately because I feel like, see ya, Safna. Have a nice day. Bye, bye, Matan. I guess everybody's saying bye, so maybe I should say bye too. I have 4 minutes. I'm gonna round it out in 90 minutes because I want to get it to an hour and a half. What should I do for the next 4 minutes? Alex, are you still there? Bye, Sapna. If you're still there and you still want to talk after, you can call me in 3 minutes or 4 minutes, 4.5, 3.5 minutes. Alex. She said Inslee said hi. I guess they were watching me earlier. What are you doing for winter? Oh, Matan, I don't know. I want to go somewhere warm.
Hi, Whitley.
Matan's in Miami. Should we go to Miami
Okay.
this winter?
That was for pizza.
Did you finish the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was an 8-piece pizza.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, 4-piece? 4 slices? The slices look, oh, 2, okay. Morgan said, Brandon, I recently bought 100% dark chocolate. To be honest, it literally tastes better than the lower percentage. I was always buying the 70 to 85% one. I don't know, Siona. Morgan, let me show you the chocolate that I got recently that I really like. This is baking chocolate, so I really like this brand. This is the Scharfen Burger. It's 99%. Hold on. It's 99% the Scharfen Burger. You find it on the baking aisle, and it's basically 100%. Like, you can't tell much of a difference. I really like it. It's really delicious. I use this to make hot chocolate. Also, I like this brand as well. The Guittard baking chocolate. You find it on the baking aisle as well. Unsweetened chocolate, 100% baking bars. And this also is fair trade certified, non-GMO, and vegan friendly. It's so delicious. It's great for hot chocolate, in my opinion. I love it. I love chocolate. Matan says, come to Miami. I might. I kind of want to go to Arizona, even though it's like the driest state in the land, and maybe South Carolina. But Florida might be on the list come this winter, maybe January. We'll see. I'm talking about it. Matan says, I'll be your Uber. I don't know. If I do go to Florida in January, it might be Orlando. Because I kind of want to go to Disney. But it might not be. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. How often do you eat goji berries? I don't really eat goji berries, Martine. I used to buy them, like the dried goji berries. I should buy them again. But I haven't had goji berries in forever. I heard about you through news. I confess that I follow you with the purpose of improving my English. Oh, Libro. That's awesome. Hopefully, Libro, I don't talk too quickly or too fast, because I know that can be challenging when you're trying to learn a new language. It's like someone talks really fast. And I do think sometimes I talk quickly. So hopefully I can help you in any way. I know, like, whenever I'm trying to learn like French or Italian or something, I really need to like go very, very slow. If you've never been to Orlando, go there over Miami. Matan, I've been to Orlando like 10 times. I just love going to Disney World. I think it's fun. Martine says, have a lot of sugar. Yeah, I think that's probably one reason why I stopped eating them, is because I was really trying to reduce my sugar intake. But they are high in antioxidants. I will give it that. Another thing that is a lot higher, that's a lot higher in antioxidants and lowered sugar is acai. So I have like frozen acai in the freezer. I even might make like might make a smoothie for lunch. I don't know. Blueberry acai smoothie. I mean, that has sugar too, but I'll combine it with like spices and fiber and protein and things like that to really slow that progression. I really want some dark chocolate now, Morgan, now that you said that. What's your favorite Disney movie? I like Snow White. I think that's the first full-length animated Disney movie, I think, from Walt Disney himself. I like all the Disney movies where Walt Disney was actually involved in them. So I love Snow White. I love Cinderella. Those are my top favorite. I like Peter Pan too. That's a good one. I've always loved Peter Pan. What's another one I like? What's a Disney movie that I really like? I like The Parent Trap, both versions. I don't know. Did you hear about the Freaky Friday 2 that's coming out with Lindsay Lohan and I do love old movies, yeah. And Jamie Lee Curtis. I think they filmed it. I don't know if it's wrapped yet, but it might have already wrapped. I think it's coming out in 2025. All right, I'm at 91 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. My voice is kind of getting a little, my throat's getting a little irritated, and I want to take my contacts out, so. Brandon, what's your opinion on oats? They're complex carbs and have some decent antioxidant content, but I still restrict them. Yeah, Morgan, I do eat oatmeal occasionally, like maybe 2 times a week. And I was cutting it with cauliflower, like frozen rice cauliflower. So I was mixing it and I was getting like an equal amount of oats and cauliflower to reduce the carb count. But lately I've been doing the full like oat serving size, but I combine it with flax seeds, ground flax seeds, cinnamon, and a little bit of like, well, the healthy fats from the flax seed, but a little bit of healthy fats, maybe like avocado oil or coconut oil you could add to it too, to really slow down and lower the glycemic load of the whole dish, if that makes sense. So I might even do that for lunch. I don't know. That sounds good. And I also add pecans or walnuts to it to really add the healthy fats, like the monounsaturated fats. I'll do that over any oil, actually. Pecans is a super high source of monounsaturated fats, which are fantastic for heart health, but also for the skin. There's some studies suggesting that monounsaturated fat can be helpful for nourishing the skin and for anti-aging, basically, of the skin. Super antioxidant rich as well. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna head out. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. And oh gosh, my shoe keeps falling off. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, I started eating Brazil nuts because of you. Oh, good, Matan. Hopefully it's just one a day. It's nice to see you again, Dark Shadow. Like I said, this live stream will be available to watch. The replay will be available to watch once I end the stream. I have videos for this channel that I'm working on in behind the scenes. So those will be coming out shortly, probably the week after this week. So I'll be working on that throughout this week, and then I'll start being regular, have a regular cadence of videos. Bye, Matan. See you later. Yeah, so those are my only announcements, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you like this stream, hit that like button wherever it is on the stream, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'd love to have you here. Have a beautiful day as well, Siona. I will see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.